Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Ladies and gentlemen, today is part 22 of our American Truck Simulator Let's Play. If, again, like I said at the beginning of the last episode, if you weren't aware, I was playing this game months ago here on the channel, so this part 21 and 22 haven't completely come out of nowhere. They have slightly, because I stopped playing it months ago, but I did say I would eventually return to it. I recently asked on Twitter what people would like to see more of. Some people suggested returning to this, and generally speaking, I'm always asked about this game. Am I going to return to it? When am I going to return to it? Is it something I've completely cancelled? And I have always sort of gone in and out of playing these games, so I'm not promising this thing's going to be around for the next, like, 3 months until we become a multinational corporation with millions upon millions of dollars, but it might very well be. It depends on how much fun I have with it. And I realize I'm going 25 miles per hour on a highway that's got a limit of 75. That is dangerous. That is not something that you should ever do. And I really, really cannot stress that enough. Now let's go ahead and get into the outside lane just here and go ahead and see if we can speed up to the 75 miles per hour thing just there. So if you're not aware, we are currently transporting 12 tons of toys to Tuscan. We are specifically going to a Walbert, and we are expected between 10:29 p.m. on Saturday, which I think is today, yes it is, and 5:09 a.m. on Sunday. We're going to get about $5,500 for this, which isn't all that much, but that's okay. That is completely okay. We don't need to worry too much about that, because we are at least getting to discover Tuscan. So that's my reasoning for taking a contract which perhaps isn't as valuable as some of the other ones I could have taken. But that's fine. I'm honestly not that worried about it. We can go ahead and take a really valuable contract once we get to Tuscan, and it would be really nice if I could crank this thing up to that 75 miles per hour speed limit. We're sitting at 69, 70... 71, back down to 70. I'll lock in the cruise control at 70 miles per hour. Though 71, can we get to 72? I don't think we... Oh, no, 72. Oh, Jesus, that turning circle, though. Oh, it's getting a bit quick now, isn't it? 74. Come on, 74, 73. Oh, there's a little dip here, though. We might be okay. We might be able to do it. And... oh, come on. Oh, we are so close to 75. Come on, give me a little dip in there we go, 75. Lock, oh, a dip to 74. Give me that 75. A little dip there. Was not enough to do it. Oh, I'm going to need to overtake this guy, though. I'm not going 75, but, I mean, neither's he. He's going slower than me. So we're going to overtake him without indicating, which is incredibly dangerous, but we're going to do it. Let's slow down to 75 and lock it in. And now I can take my hand off of the cruise control button and put it back on the indicators, so I can indicate to go back into this lane just here. So I might currently be the fastest truck on the highway. That's all I'm saying. My truck is definitely not keen on what's going on here, because every time it tries to turn, it has just a little bit of trouble. So this little windy bit just coming up here, that should be real interesting. Let's just take it nice and easy, nice and gentle around the bends. And oh dear, this one looks a little bit sharper, but we seem to be okay, which is beautiful. So now we just have 135 miles to go, 3.5 hours approximately before we reach Tuscan, and that's good. I enjoy driving. It's a lot of fun. A lot of these landscapes are beautiful. Having all these trees around in a sort of desert-looking area is not so bad. And it actually looks like we're going to a really interesting intersection up here. Well, we're going past a really interesting intersection. I'm not... okay, that was a little bit sharp there. Yeah, we're going past an interesting intersection. I'm sort of taking a little slip road along it here, which, something that's especially interesting is the fact that this truck up ahead is not doing 75. So let's not run into anything here. Oh, careful. Alright. I'm not sure what speed this guy's doing, but it's not fast enough for my liking. So if he could speed up, that'd be great. Totally gonna overtake him. I probably shouldn't, considering the size of the vehicle I'm driving, but he is going painfully slow, so I'm gonna. And I've discovered Phoenix. I'm okay with this, because the point of this trip was to discover places, and Phoenix is a place. Funnily enough. Spoiler, if you didn't know that. Well, we have successfully made it to Tuscan. Almost ran into the back of that van, which would have been a bit of an issue. Can't see out the back window at all. There is a car behind me, and then a truck. All right, let's just go ahead and see if we can get around this corner before the light changes back to red. That would be super, super nice if this truck van thing in front would move. There we go. All right, I almost turned out into the left side of the road there. That would have been a bit of a problem. Oh, what do you mean it crashed? Well, maybe you shouldn't have sat so close to the thing, and I wouldn't have hit you. Okay, let's not hit him either. Maybe you should have reversed. I was going slow enough around that corner. You could have flicked into reverse and been gone. Not my fault. Did I just hit him again? No, I paid back a loan installment of $7,500. Okay, I don't think I want to go over there. Let's not get fined again. Can I go? Oh, I've got a sunroof. Okay. I would really like to go. I hit a guy back there. I'd kind of like to get out of here before the cops show up. I mean, they don't show up in this game, but I can dream and imagine. Just going, there we go. That's float. Wait, that's a left. Oh, for God's sake, that's for left turning. Well, I may have been in the wrong lane, but I regret nothing. As for this particular intersection here, let's go left, which is a very weird turn to take here. But that's all right. We have a speed limit of 25 here. Is the speed... I assume the speed limit in towns in Arizona must be like 25 miles per hour. Because it's 30 in LA, and I know that in this game, the highways in Nevada have a higher speed limit than the California ones. I think the California ones are like 70, the Arizona ones seem to be 75, and then Nevada is like 80, so... I'm assuming what this is implying is that the speed limits in Arizona towns happens to be 25. That's alright. It's a little bit slow for my taste, but that's alright. It gives you plenty of time to cross a road if someone happens to not indicate. So, got that going for it. Ooh. That's actually nicely detailed, that bit of my truck. Just, you know, just pointing little things out there like that. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and turn in here. We have a delivery to make. Almost crashed, I think. But we'll pretend that that didn't happen. And as for this delivery, where do you need it? Let's play it safe. I'll take a small XP bonus. So I need to probably back the truck out of here again. Oh god, I'm going to crash into someone if I do that though. Let's just try this. And swing the truck around like that. And bring it over to this point. So this will be fine. Basically, I'm not going to get a huge parking bonus for this, but I will at least get a small parking bonus, which is better than no parking bonus. There we go. Unload the cargo. And we should be done. And we got excellent. Good. Some good money. 5,500. Didn't get penalized for the damage to the truck. If there was, I don't think there was any. There mustn't have been because we didn't get any. We didn't get penalized. So that's pretty good. I haven't actually connected to World of Trucks yet, which is annoying because when I log into World of Trucks on the website, it's like, yo, you've connected. Well done. So that's fun. Let's go to the freight market and see what we can do. So what have we got from Tuscan? Tuscan to Jackpot for 16,000. Tuscan to Oakland for 15,000. That has a fragile goods and a important delivery bonus, which could be useful. You know what? I think I'm going to take that one. It's, what distance are we looking at here? We're looking at 687 miles. Oh boy. All right, that's a hell of a distance. Or is the truck here? It must be. Oh, I have to go over there and get it, don't I? Okie dokie. Well, that's fine. Let's back it up a little bit. And we can grab one of these things here, I'm assuming. And then we have to get to Oakland, which is a hell of a distance. 687 miles, but we should be all right. Let's just pull into here. Grab the job, go to the freight market. And we were going for this one. So let's take that job. And then where the hell? Oh, the trailer's back there. All right. I'm just going to get it in reverse because trying to swing this thing around 2 more times is really not something I feel like doing. Of course, it's the bloody biggest trailer here. And of course, the game didn't decide to despawn the trailer. Okay, that was a crash. Of course, the game didn't decide to despawn the trailer I just brought here, so this bit is particularly difficult. I feel like it's punishing me for not taking the more difficult option of parking. But that's fine. Can I connect it like this? Tell me. Oh, I can. Beautiful. Well, let's get that connected and let's, I guess, get the hell out. Oh, dear. Let's get the hell out of here. 687 miles. Oh, this one's going to take a while. So I realize I didn't mention in the previous episode whether I was using keyboard and mouse or a steering wheel, and that's a question I'm sure a few of you have been asking. I'm still using keyboard and mouse the way I was with this series a few months ago. I'm looking into maybe getting a steering wheel, but the thing with getting a steering wheel is that when I was playing this game months ago, I was looking into getting a steering wheel. The thing that put me off getting a steering wheel was, well, number one, how expensive the things are. But number two was the idea that there's a very strong chance I would stop playing the game, and then lo and behold, like 2 weeks later, I stopped playing the game. So I might get a steering wheel, and I might not. It's something I am considering. It's something I planned on doing to bring this series back. I was saying to myself, and I was saying on Twitter, like, hey, American Truck Sim will come back when I get a steering wheel. That way I can do like face cam or something. You can see me steering. It'll be great. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't get a steering wheel in the slightest. I just decided to play this again. Now, can this guy in front please move? I get it. It's a stop sign, sir, but you really could do with just going. All right. Some of us have important deliveries to make. You might be transferring whatever that is, gallon oil. I was there once too, buddy. But eventually we just have to move on. And now I'm transporting stuff for Walbert. So maybe we're just going to you're moving. No, I was going to go around. You prick. Okay. Let's why have I got my hazards on? That wasn't intentional. I mean, it was probably accurate. I feel like having my hazards on 24/7 perfectly describes my driving. But there we go. We are on the road again. We can go up to 75 miles per hour if we want to. That said, we are we're only transporting 8 tons of computers, which I say only. I mean, 8 tons of anything is a lot of anything. But I'm okay with this. We have to be there between, well, expected. We're expected, but oh, hold on. Whoa. Yeah, we go straight on. We don't want to be in this lane. I nearly hit the guy behind me. I saw him in my my mirror there. That would have been a bit of a problem. Yeah, let's pay attention to the road for a second. All right, so we're going to Oakland Shippers in, well, Oakland. We're expected between 3:34 p.m. and 7:44 p.m. on Sunday. So over 24 hours away. We have 29 hours to complete this job, and it's estimating it's going to take 17 hours to get there currently. This is going to be an interesting drive. We have, how much fuel? 650 miles of fuel left, so I think we'll be able to get there and then refuel, but it's possible, okay, careful. It's possible that we might want to stop to refuel before we get to Oakland, because having like 10 miles worth of fuel in the tank doesn't fill me with confidence. I don't know if I'll be able to get where I need to go to get more fuel before completely running out. We don't even have 10. We have like 7 miles of extra fuel in the tank at the moment. So, yeah, we're going to want to get ourselves some fuel before we get to Oakland. We can keep going for a while. Once we get to like 150 miles out of Oakland, we can totally go ahead and get ourselves the fuel then. We just really need to remember to do that, because if we don't, we are screwed. And breaking down on this trip isn't something I'd want to do. It's going to cost me a bit of money to get the recovery service out. That said, we do have 29 hours-ish to complete this job. So it's not like we'd be late. We'd just be slightly inconvenienced. So we'll see what happens. The aim is to not break down. The reality, if I forget to get fuel, will be very different. It's always good to be behind a fellow Walbert truck. As you can see, we have a bit of a Walbert convoy going on here, which is certainly interesting. I wonder what he's hauling. I mean, I've got these 8 tons of computers. I have a fragile and important cargo. This guy in front, I mean, he's a Walbert driver. I have to respect him as a Walbert driver myself. But if he's not hauling something as vital, important, fragile, and sensitive, and as high-tech and high wealth as computers, we're just going to have to leave him in the dust. And I don't think he is hauling computers, so I'm just going to leave him in the dust. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave him in the dust, and I'm going to stare him down as I do it. Where are you? Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I see you. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going to... Oh, look at that sunset, though. That's beautiful. Speaking of sunsets and nothing to do with sunsets, I want to quickly go to the bank because I would like to look at my loans and see what we currently have to repay. So this loan here, as you can see, I've taken a few loans in my time, and we're currently paying $7,256 per day. Now, the interesting detail is that we can almost repay this one, which is amazing news. So that would almost give us an extra $2,000 per day, which is something I absolutely want to do. So once we finish this job, it might be worth paying off that loan. But what I'm thinking we might do instead is take a really short job from wherever we're heading to, Oakland. A short job in Oakland that will take us, maybe 200 miles, so we can get like an extra $5,000 to just be a bit of a buffer. Because after this job, I'm getting like $15,000 for this. We'll be sitting at like $70,000. We will be left with approximately $15,000, which is a lot of money. It is a heck of a lot of money. But I would like to have maybe 20,000 minimum. So if we can make that a thing, that would be pretty good. It's also possible that by the time we're actually repaying the loan, we might have paid back that 7.2 thousand that we pay every day. So that would be all right. We do, of course, have driver wages as well. We do need to pay Emily Z, but I think she sort of pays for herself most of the time. We can actually have a little look if we go to the company manager and see what's up. So if we go to the driver manager, Emily Z, your profit is up a little bit, which is nice. You are, I don't know what it costs for you. Let's see. Base wage is $180. And then the delivery... Wait, $180 per delivery? Plus $8.52 per mile. Okay. That's fine. She's currently taking some diggers from the Grand Canyon Village to Las Vegas. Finishes in 16 hours. Average profit per distance is $4. Mine is 22, so she's obviously not taking very good jobs at all. Which is a bit annoying, but, well, these things happen, so we're just going to have to deal with that. Now, we are coming up. We are about 280 miles away from our location in Oakland. Again, we're going to Oakland Shippers. So, I think what we might want to do is pull into a garage, a gas station. So, hopefully there's going to be one along here somewhere. We can actually go to the map. There is a truck stop there, and then there is a gas station just there on the left side of the road, which makes things a bit tricky. Oh god, we still have some serious distance to cover. We are here. We came from there. I guess we are like just over halfway through, which is pretty good. Now here's the question. Where was... this is what she was doing. So Emily was going from Grand Canyon Village here, I assume down through Flagstaff, through or past Kingman, and then up into Vegas. So Emily is on that road in there somewhere. I don't know why she's finishing in 16 hours, considering like that's nowhere near as far as Tuscan to Oakland, but okay. I mean, Emily, I think, is in my old truck, so that might be part of the reason, but it definitely does not seem like that is a 16-hour drive. Not to me, anyway. That's, I think Emily might be playing silly buggers. I think that's a possibility. She might be playing a bit of a game here, which, I mean, I know I'm doing, but I'm taking it seriously. Somewhat. I mean, I'm breaking a lot of laws, I'm weaving in and out of traffic, and I'm causing several accidents along the way, but other than that, I'm taking it fairly seriously. Whoops. Let's get around this corner. Nice and easy does it. You know, a nice gentle okay, I've crashed. So, let's just back up a second. This is what happens when you don't take a ridiculously wide turn, isn't it? Have I crashed again? No, I think we're fine. I am slightly holding up traffic, but I mean, it's a bit of a wide and long load here, so deal with it, traffic. Just deal with it. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm in a Walbert truck transporting computers. My cargo is probably more valuable than your cargo. This is how truck drivers are, right? They're really elitist when it comes to what they're transporting. Oh boy, I don't actually know. I can't imagine they are. I assume they're all nice people. But in this world, I'm apparently an elitist prick, which is great. I mean, it suits me down to the ground, so that's good. Let's just get to the gas station up ahead, and we'll start indicating nice and early. This is maybe a little bit early, to be honest. Really don't need to indicate, you know, a couple of 100 yards up the road. Maybe just oh, he's got a beacon. Is that a boat? Are you transporting a boat? That's not a boat. Why did I think that was a boat? It kind of looked like a boat, I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure this isn't the way I should be going into this gas station, but I'm gonna. There we go. Alright, so let's stop the engine and fill up the tank, which will give us more than enough fuel to get to Oakland, which is beautiful. It's only going to cost us about $300 to fill this thing. $350, $416. Never mind. I was $50 out on my estimate, but that's all right. Let's just go through here, sir. So, okay, you're not stopping. That's fine. That's completely fine. We've got this dude up here on the left. Oh, for God's sake! I may have. Sorry. Let me put my hazards on. Don't worry about it. No, we're fine. We're fine here. Nothing's wrong. Just you transport your boat. Oh good, there's an ambulance. Just what I need. Oh boy. Let's just get to Oakland, please. Well, that was terrible. I may have been going a bit fast behind a truck, and as a result, I may have had to swerve out of the way when he decided to turn off the highway, and in doing so, I may have crashed into the truck behind me. So, that was good. Let's just get into a lane, and we're gonna stick with it. I have my hazards on, everything's fine. Let's get back into first person, and have a look at the damage on my truck, which is somewhere in here. It's one of these. Damage 4% on the truck and 1% on the cargo. Well, that's lovely. That's just great. I just want to get to Oakland. I'm not happy about that. I've crashed the truck so many times in this particular run. So if we can get to Oakland, take a small job. In fact, you know what? Instead of taking a small job, we're going to take a big risk. We're getting to Oakland. We're finishing this job. We're taking the roughly $15,000, which is probably going to be closer to $14,000 after damages. We are taking the $14,000. We are paying back that loan. And we are saving ourselves almost $2,000 a day in repayments. That's what we're doing. And we're going to do it well. Well, we've made it. We are in Oakland, California. Or we're about to be. We're more or less in Oakland, California, which is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I would like to go ahead and just... Oh, okay, that was a bit dangerous. Am I alright to turn here? Difficult to tell. It's a bit dark. So I'm gonna do it and just hope for the best. Not seeing anything to my left, so I think I'm alright to make this turn. Don't think there was anything behind me either, so I think we're okay. I think I may have been alright to make that turn. Let's just lock in at 30 miles per hour there, so that we don't speed down this road too much. And then we can drop off our cargo, maybe going for a bit of bonus XP for the parking, but no promises, because if the parking happens to be too difficult / will take way too friggin' long, we are not doing that. So, if these lights could change, that'd be good. There we go. So the lights have changed. Let's take a nice right-hand turn here. And we... Oh, I hit something. That's alright. Gonna just go wide around this turn, I think. So that it's, hopefully not... I'm hopefully not gonna hit anything on that one. Doesn't look like I did. And it looks like we're at some kind of shipping yard, which I can get behind. That's pretty cool. Gotta speed along this road a little bit, you might have noticed. Not too worried about being caught. I don't think there's gonna be anything around here to catch me, so we're probably okay. Now, what have we got here in terms of parking? What do we have? 40 XP if I park up there. I am gonna go with a 15 and play it safe and just park around the corner. So let's just follow the road around, and that's where we need to park. Now here's the question, can I do it without going third person? This is the real question here. So nice and easy does it. Let's just, are we good? Nope. Are we good? Oh! Nailed it. Totally nailed it. So here's the question, what have we got? Good work. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's the penalty? Yeah, I was right, about 14,000. That's okay. Let's continue. We are sitting on 68,000. Let's go to the bank. Let's repay 55,000 on that loan. We are now paying 5,500 per day, which is good. We don't really have much in the way of money currently, but I will absolutely get behind 5,500 per day. That is better than 7,500 per day. So, ladies and gents, with that, I'm going to leave it there. So, thank you kind of for watching. We made it to Oakland, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.